Good evening, everybody. This is just going to be a short recap for the stock market and combined with a full review of crypto. I'll do a bigger stock market run through sometime this weekend to prepare for the next week because of what we saw, because this looks pretty good. We had a pretty big bounce recovery today, and the volume behind it is supporting that this is trying to set this higher weekly higher low at this point. So that is key now that we hold this low. With that amount of volume coming in, you would think it would take a lot of volume to send it back down. Not that it's not possible, but it looks like this low is trying to be defended. And then we have our head and shoulders to potentially be looking at and after that. But this is just a bounce so far. We have not changed the 4-hour trend. It's just a straight shot off this bottom. We need to see it. Well, the line in the sand for the bears is this 600 level here now. So this is the line in the sand. If the bears are going to prove anything, they're going to see a 4-hour lower high than 600, and then they'll want to push it back down. And the bulls obviously want to see a higher low come in, and this would be forming our inverse head and shoulders. So that's kind of what we're looking at in the broader market. And I'll just go through all the crypto tickers now. I'll do stocks on another day when I have more time. So Bitcoin dominance, we're still in this equilibrium pattern. We want this to break bear, and that will give us more conviction that altcoins will have their day. So Bitcoin itself, pretty nice reversal potential candle here. We still need to change the 4-hour trend. We've got this will be trading all weekend, so we will kind of see. It might be a foreshadow to what's going to happen in the broader market if we can manage to make the right shoulder on this and then head back up. So that's going to be important. The important thing is going to be setting higher lows. This hasn't officially topped out yet because we're just in a double inside bar, so this could go further up wherever that neckline comes from. I'll just draw that later, but pretty easy to watch. And also this 12 moving average has been a problem with us. It's still being a problem. It's still trying to hold us down, so we need to get over that and then use it as support on the way back up. Ethereum, same thing but weaker. We're below the 12 EMA, fully below the 12 EMA on 4-hour, but it's the same type of pattern shaping up, and it's just weaker because it lost its panic lows. Sorry, did Bitcoin? Bitcoin did too. So XRP is still holding its panic lows. XRP is one of the better names as far as relative to its all-time high. Obviously, it's still down quite a bit, or I don't know if that's not an all-time high. Sorry, from its recent highs, recent 52-week highs. But same thing. We're looking at a 4-hour inverse head and shoulders. We need to get above this 4-hour 12 EMA. Otherwise, it is guiding us down, and it could get pretty extended. The way this is cooling off, there is the potential. That's the bull case, is the inverse head and shoulders. The bear case is that we just keep doing steady lower highs, lower lows, and continue this pattern. Litecoin, stronger name. Litecoin is definitely one of the strongest names, closest to its recent. Like, you look at how much Bitcoin is down from its recent highs, and compared to Litecoin's only down 13.8%. approximately. So that's nothing. And then after this breakout, we open up a huge range. Now, I like playing blue sky breakouts better, but if we can break above this, we've just opened up this whole range, this entire range, and that is a quarterly. We would be looking for a quarterly lower high than 295. Most likely scenario. Obviously, it can break it. Just the most likely scenario would be to find a quarterly lower high and see where it comes from, bounces from. Hype had this weekly downtrend continue. No follow through on this weekly downtrend. So that is good for the bears, or sorry, for the bulls, if they can hold that low. This is now the most important low, and now we're just looking for a lower high than 25.87 on the way back up, but we might have topped out even already, and that this is just a bear flag on the daily. With how little this, oh no, we made it to the 0.5. So odds do favor seeing a higher low than here, which technically we did break down today. But yeah, we'll see if this is in a 4-hour equilibrium. The break of that will obviously dictate where this goes from here. But if we do go up, we're just looking for that daily lower high. BNB. So we broke to this 0.786 level. When we do go back up, we still haven't found the higher low yet, or still just it's been a straight drop down. When we do finally bounce on the daily, we're just looking for a daily lower high than 679.9. But also BNB is, I think, one of the better names as far as from its recent highs, 25.9. That's one of the better names as far as closer to its recent highs. I want to see what XRP's down 37. So yeah, if I basically however far your name is from the recent top is just how bad it's doing relative to the other names. Like, compare everything to Litecoin right now. I'll see if there's any other better names, but I think Litecoin is the one that's standing out to me most. Solana finally seeing its daily bounce. We got that final flush there, and we are seeing a daily bounce. We're just looking for a daily lower high than 180.58. We've got the 12 moving average coming up above us. So we have that to look out for, but I think we've made enough room to see, yeah, we're getting above the bear flag zone, so we should essentially see a higher low on the way down. We'll have to see on the retracement. That's the move itself. The retracement is important, just as important as the move itself. So that's why I always check retracements. Ondo, yeah, Ondo's over 50% from its recent highs. We're still bear flagging here. If we do, we've broken bear on the daily bear flag, but there's no follow through. So that could be a sign that bears are getting tired, and we will start seeing a move to the upside. We're just looking for a lower high than 125.98. Link. Same thing, bear flag confirmed, no follow through. We are over 50% from the recent highs, so it's one of the worser names. We're down below the panic low. Yeah, bear break, no follow through. Hopefully we see a bounce from here. Sui. Sui's down close to 40-something%. We're still holding the panic low from the tariff fear low, but yeah, we're approaching that level. Same thing, bear flag, no follow through. We hope to see a bounce and break the high of today. Mochi, bear flag, no follow through, closing at the high. We need to head back up, but we are still holding this level here. We still have that potential inverse head and shoulders, but we have retraced so far on the right shoulder, so we can still head to this trend line and break it, but it's obviously been a lot more drawn out than the left shoulder. So if we bounce here, we're just looking for a daily lower high than, or I guess maybe a 4-hour lower high than this recent level. And then if that does happen, we'll see what the retracement size is. Alpha, it actually held its bear flag and set a higher low now, potentially. Yep. Yeah, so we've potentially set that higher low. There hasn't been any trading yet. today. Oh, yeah. So we'll see where it opens up, I guess, today. It's already been almost 2 hours and it hasn't traded anything. There's terrible liquidity in this name. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. Hopefully that marks our higher low, and then we head back up. We're just looking for a lower high than 52.0526. Kaspa, we're just holding on by a thread to our. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we didn't end up seeing our equilibrium, and we just broke straight through. We're still looking for a higher low. Nothing's been set yet. Then 0.07268. So caution on Kaspa. That doesn't. It's one of the weaker names for sure right now. And relative to its high, down 62% essentially, close to 62%. So Kaspa is a little rougher. Long term, still looking for that monthly higher low. Yeah, and when this bounces, there's plenty of room for a lower high. Here's our most recent. So just to get to our recent, if we do bounce on the day, it's still almost 30%, 29% amount of room to make a lower high. So that's a lot of room for the bears to be working with. AVAX, bear break, no follow through. Just looking for a lower high than this recent high. And we're way down from all-time highs, or was that all-time high? Not even all-time highs. So we're just in this equilibrium pattern here, monthly equilibrium. Nothing changes. It'll stay range bound in this until something one of these levels breaks. Ton. Now we're just straight dropping. Whenever we do get a bounce, we're just looking for a lower high than 381, and this 12 moving average is just guiding us down on the daily. Currently we've held the panic low, but yeah, we're no sign of a bounce, an actual bounce yet. We need to change the 4-hour trend, and that's the changing the 4-hour trend. That is the goal for all the bulls across the boards. Change the 4-hour trend. Trump seeing a bit of a bounce here. Looks like we might have broken this side, but we're right into consolidation. So I'd still call this a inverse head and shoulders. Now we're trying to form a right shoulder, and the retracement size will be important. We don't want to lose the 0.382 ideally to show your strong bull flag, which we're coming to. And ideally we hold the 12 moving average on the 4-hour on the way back up. All right, well, that's it for today. I will do another video either Saturday or Sunday on the rest of the stock market, and I'll continue doing these crypto recaps daily. And yeah, all right, we'll see you soon.